Colombia is on the verge of a climate crisis and no one in America is talking about it. This isn't an environmental story, it's a warning to the rest of the world. Continuing with our Planet on Fire series, let's start with the floods. Colombia is being slammed by an intense rainy season and it's already turned deadly. At least 22 people have died and nearly 100,000 people have been affected by landslides and flash floods. But why is this happening? It's partially due to La Nina, which is a climate pattern causing way more rain than usual. And by the way, flooding is expected to get even worse throughout August. But they're also being heavily impacted by the global climate crisis. Now, layer that with deforestation in the Amazon. After 2 years of progress, forest loss was up to 35% in 2024, with over 1,000 square kilometers lost, mostly in protected areas. Illegal cattle ranching, mining, and organized crime were the driving factors. And while early 2025 showed some hope with a 33% drop in deforestation, activists and experts warn it could easily surge back because the Amazon is always under constant threat. And then there's land degradation. Almost a third of Colombia's land is degraded, threatening food, water, and livelihoods. Colombia even hosted the Global Desertification and Drought Day this year in Bogota, pledging to restore 100,000 hectares by 2030. It's ambitious, but with worsening floods and disappearing forests, it's absolutely crucial. Last but not least are the peatlands. These are carbon-rich wetlands in Colombia's east that hold as much carbon as 70 years worth of the country's fossil fuel emissions, but they're understudied and they're underprotected. If these peatlands degrade, we're not just losing biodiversity, we're releasing massive amounts of carbon into the atmosphere. So what needs to happen? Colombia needs massive investment in restoration and real enforcement against illegal deforestation, and they need global support to protect carbon sink like the peatlands. But here in America, we need to really look at our corporations, politicians, and supply chain. How much of what we consume fuels a system